Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is going to be Reaper, Pickaxe, combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another Pickaxe combo video, and today's Pickaxe will be the Reaper, which is from all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 1, when it first came out, and it's a very popular Pickaxe. A lot of people do like it. I don't use it as much as I used to use it when I first picked it up, but it's still a very good Pickaxe in my opinion, and I thought, why not? I haven't made combos for it yet. Absolutely perfect Pickaxe to make combos for. Let's get into the first combo. The first combo, I decided to use Skull Trooper. I just thought I had to, so it works absolutely perfectly with the skin, but you can use the Skull Trooper, or you can use the Skull Ranger, which is basically the female version of the Skull Trooper, which is this one here. And if you do want to use the Skull Ranger, use any style, but I personally, for this combo, would use the style white. I decided to use the white style on the Skull Ranger, sorry, Skull Trooper. I use the eye trails off as well, so I could use Back Bling Love Wings, which is part of the Royale Heart set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3, and is Love Ranger's Back Bling, using it for the white wings. But if you don't have this, you can use any white themed wings would work nicely. The perfect wings would be perfect for this combo. Pickaxe obviously is a Reaper. Umbrella I decided to use was the Umbrella, which is the Fabled Victory Umbrella, which you get for basically just getting a win. I don't know if it's tied to Chapter 1, Season 1, or getting it all the way back in the day. But if they say you haven't ever had a win, and you get, say, a win in this season, if you get this season's win glider and this one, I think it may be like that. But either way, I decided to use this just because it came out the same season as the Reaper, basically Chapter 1, Season 1. Maybe it's not actually, maybe it's not, maybe it is just what I was thinking. If you have never won before and you win, you get this and the glider. But either way, I decided to whack this one on since it works nicely with the Reaper itself. You can use any glider or umbrella. Contrast Spectral Essence, which from Chapter 1, Season 6's Battle Pass, part of the Western Wild set. You use any contract you like. I just wasn't sure what to use with the Reaper. And the wrap is Stealth Black, which is an item shop weapon wrap, part of the Air Royale set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. And this usually is about, or comes about, when the wrap skins come out, like Glitch, Errant, or the older ones. So keep an eye out for this or those skins if you do want this wrap. This usually is always in the item shop with those. Let's move on to the second Reaper Pickaxe combo. I just had to use the Reaper, but you can use John Wick if you prefer and you don't have this skin. Back Bling is the Black Shield from Chapter 1, Season 2, part of the Fortnite set, and is Black Knight's Back Bling from that season. So if you don't have this one, you could whack on any. You could whack on the Eternal Shield and use it in the Ominous Eternal Shield. If you use Banner Shield, use whatever band you like and have it black, would work nicely. And wrap I just had to use as Boogeyman, which is part of the John Wick set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And basically you got this for doing some challenges and the John Wick bounty LTM all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to make a combo for Focus, and I'm using the edit style Focus. Back Bling is Hurricane, which is Harry Kane's Back Bling, part of the Hurricane set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. I think it's absolutely perfect for the blue theme of this combo. And then the wrap is the Fractal Zero, which is introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. It's very good very good wrap in my opinion. I got this because it was in the bundle with the Ruby. Was it the Ruby skin? Yeah, I think it's a Ruby skin. Basically, I got the bundle with the. It was the Ruby. It was a glider, and it was also a pickaxe. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Was it a pickaxe? No, it wasn't. So it was. Oh yeah, it was a glider. It was the Ruby skin, the glider, which was the Gumdrop. This one here, and then it was this weapon wrap in the bundle, which is a Zetfar's blocker bundle. So that's basically why I had this wrap. This works absolutely perfectly with this Hurricane Back Bling. Let's move on to the next combo for this one. I decided to use basically OG Jonesy, which Jonesy is the first, which you have to buy him in the item shop. Part of the Origin set. I bought him because he was in a bundle with a few other Jonesies. This one, like the fat version of Jonesy. I'll show you what I mean. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But there's a bundle with like a few Jonesies in. So you basically had this Jonesy here. The Jonesy the first was in a bundle with Jonesy the secondest and Relaxed Fit Jonesy. They're all in a bundle together, and maybe the cat. No, I think it was just those three since I already owned. No, yeah, actually it must have been this guy as well. Castaway Jonesy. There's 4 Jonesies together, so I already had Castaway Jonesy, so I managed to get the Jonesy the first, secondest, and then the Relaxed Fit Jonesy for quite cheap. So that's why I decided to pick up. I thought, why not just use the OG Jonesy? Back Bling is the final count. Part of the FNCS set from last season, Chapter 4, Season 1. I just thought, why not whack it on? It works nicely. You can use any of the FNCS Back Blings like. You could use the Champion's Honor, you could use the FNCS Hollow Flare, any of the FNCS stuff would work nicely. And the wrap I'm using is Mayhem, which is part of the Mayhem set introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. And it's basically the Borderlands wrap. It works nicely with the colours of the pickaxe handle, or the wood, and also the brown of Jonesy's trousers. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to go for the Finesse finisher, but you can use any of the OG football skins. When I mean OG, I mean the ones which have the representing countries. You can use male or female, use whatever one you like the most. I'd say my favourite. I have midfield Maestro, which is male, and I have the Finesse finisher, this one here, which is female. But I personally prefer to use the Finesse finisher more. The number I'm using is 98, so I thought why not use whatever colour you use whatever number you want. And the representing country I decided to use was Sweden, because I like the blue and the yellow. And the back bling, which I like to use a lot, is the Jedi Order. The yellow goes absolutely perfect, the holographic, so you can see the back, or you can see the number on the back of the shirt. And then the wrap is Ripley from the Chapter 1 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Slurp Squad set, and is Ripley's weapon wrap from that season. Goes very nicely with the blue, but I was trying to find a wrap that was blue and yellow, but I don't have one, so I thought Ripley would work nicely. Let's move on to the next skin, which is Manic, and I know a lot of people like to use that. Not a lot of people like to use this. I know it's technically considered as a sweat skin, but I picked it up because it was in a bundle with this one and the male version of Foxfire. And I just thought it was a cool skin, and you also got a pickaxe with it as well, so I thought why not pick it up. And you have a few edit styles to choose from. I decided to go with default, but you can go with Punk, you can go with No Mask, or even Viridian Manic, which is basically the green style, but I decided to stick with standard. Back bling is the Cuddle Pool's bow, part of the Deadpool set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. And it's basically the Cuddle Pool, which is, I'll show you the one, basically just the teddy bear. This one right here, so Cuddle Pool. It's Cuddle Pool's back bling basically, so if you have that, I'm pretty sure it's in a pack with a few other skins. Cuddle Pool, Raven Pool, and another one, and you got basically in the bundle. So it works very nicely with the red of this skin. And the wrap I'm using is Blasted, which is part of the short fuse set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, using it for the black and the red. Let's move on to the next combo. I thought why not whack on the NOG Ops. I used to use this all the time back in the day. I thought why not whack it on. The back bling is Red Shield, which is Red Knight's back bling, part of the Fortnite set. This works absolutely perfectly with this skin. And the wrap I decided to use is Knighted, which is part of the same set, Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X's Battle Pass, I'm pretty sure. Black and the red goes absolutely perfect with the back bling, and the red goes perfect with the skin. Let's move on to the next skin. I thought why not make a combo for this. What a skin from this season's Battle Pass, Chapter 4, Season 2, so I decided to use Mizuki. I just unlocked her yesterday, so I'm using the River Emperor's Mizuki style, mask off and the super level off. Back bling is a Shattered Wing, part of the Broken Light set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X. Works very nicely with the blue of the skin. There's a lot of different kinds of blue. There's light blue, dark blue. So I thought this works nicely. And the wrap I'm using is Polished Stone from the Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass. Works nicely with the blue. Let's move on to the second last Reaper Pickaxe combo. I decided to whack on Jennifer Walters from the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass, which is basically the full Marvel season. And I'm using the style default. Back bling is the Perfect Wings, which is part of the Shadow series, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. If you don't want to use these, you can use the Monarchs level up quest pack back bling, which is Shattered Wings, which is introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1, using the white edit style. And the wrap I'm using is the Assassin, which is part of the John Wick set, and this is an item shop weapon wrap. And if the John Wick skin, or when the John Wick skin comes back, it's almost like being in the item shop. With it is basically when the John Wick skin got released, the weapon wrap was in the same tab or same section as John Wick, so hopefully he comes back at some point. And it has been like 700-800 days, so it'd be cool to see him come back, because this wrap is very good in my opinion, using this full of black and silver. Let's move on to the last combo. I thought why not use Harley Quinn. I haven't used Harley Quinn in a while. There's two edit styles. I'm pretty sure you get this base one, which is the Lil Monsters XOXO, and then you have the Always Fantabulous. You get this one for doing quests, I think, so I decided to stick with the standard style. Back bling is the Mark of the Slayer, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, and it's Doomslayer's back bling from last season's Battle Pass, so Chapter 4 Season 1. But you can use any holographic back. You could even use Pac-Man. You could use, for example, Crew, and use it either red, white, blue would work nice, or you could use the Cactus Jack if you've got that, which is Travis Scott's back bling. Even the Widow's Light, any of the Star Wars stuff at the First Order, Hut Clan symbol, Mythosaur Signet, Sith, even the Crimson's Crest, use whatever you like, but I decided to go with the Mark of the Slayer. I really do like this back bling a lot. And the wrap I decided to use was Icy Pop, which I'm pretty sure was a free wrap we got in Chapter 2 Season 7, just works absolutely perfectly, blue, white and the red with this edit style. So that's all the pickaxe combos done for the Reaper. I really do like the Reaper. I just thought why not. So if there is any specific cosmetic related video you'd like to see, could be skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contra, even weapon wrap, feel free to whack them in comments below. I'll try my best to get them done as soon as I can. It doesn't have to be a specific season. Can be, say, for example, this season. Can be any season. Item shop exclusive. If I have the skin, I'll get it done. If I don't, always feel free to whack another suggestion. If I do have it, I'll make sure to get it done. But anyways, that was pretty decent.